Hell yeah, guys. What is happening? The Capitalist here with DotaLive.net, and we are going into Game 2, the Absolute Legends Invitational Semifinals. First game did go, which I have to put it on the startboard right now. First game did go to Absolute Legends, so there's that. Anyway, this is Game 2. Absolute Legends did take Game 1, and man, it was a hell of a game. I have to also swap up the teams. Sorry, guys. I recently got a new computer. Usually I have a cameraman for me do all this stuff. So I built my computer 2 days ago, pretty much. And real quick, I've been getting in the stream and everything. So I do occasionally make some mistakes, as you've seen all the time with the overlays. Because I'm just so focused on casting usually. Anyway, let's go get right into this one. Darkseer, Lycan, and Furion banned out by Team Gilette. We're going to see Invoker, Chen, and Broodmother banned out, and a first pick of Leshrac. Real quick, if you're just now joining us, Game 1 was fantastic to say the least. Very long game. 2 racks down for Team Gilette. And, oh man, they just held on so hard. They were grabbing it with both hands. Dragonite completely committed. Went for that Divine Rapier. And, but unfortunately, they what happened was they forced a 4-mana at bottom. And Leshrac snuck around, went in with the creeps. And he immediately started going for that throne, and they had to address him. Meanwhile, Seldo was left alone at bottom, addressing the rest of the team that Absolute Legends was pushing in. And he lost the relic, and finally they killed Leshrac, and the rest of the team Gilette came in. Bleak picked up the Divine Rapier that they picked up from Seldo. And then Villa came in with a Furion, killed Bleak, grabbed the Sacred Relic, and they were winning the team fight too, and I missed it completely. I was so focused on that Divine Rapier that Leshrac had bought back. He teleported in with TP boots that he had, and he finished off the throne with the rest of the creeps while that team fight was going. They were turning around too. They had already won the team fight. They were turning around for the throne. They completely missed it. With Chen bound out by AL. Team Gilette is going to go and pick up that Enchantress as their first pick, followed up by Queen of Pain as their second. Oh man, what a game. What a game. We're going to see Windrunner and Earthshaker picked up. And real quick, I want to give a shout out. Unfortunately, I was so wrapped up in the last game, I wasn't able to play the little video thing. But Absolute Legends, they are doing a giveaway right now. Beta keys. Go ahead and please subscribe to their YouTube channel. Subscribe to their Twitch TV channels as well. Follow them on Twitter. And you can get a chance to win some beta keys. And while you're on Facebook, go ahead and like us. Like both us and Absolute Legends. And we're both giving out beta keys, so doubles your chances. Whew, man. Brewmaster banned out by Absolute Legends. Oh, got it. I was looking. I have all these cups on my desk, and I'm looking for one that actually had water in it. Syllabear banned out by Team Gilette. Syllabear, man, did some serious work. Bleak. He farmed up that Radiance. Farmed up AC, then transferred those items to his actual hero. He had it on the bear for a little while when they were pushing. Tidehunter banned out by Absolute Legends. Once again taking away some of that team fight. And there's going to be no Bleak on Syllabear and no Shaitan on Enigma. Enigma had some great plays. There was one where he hit a 3-man black hole that did not get interrupted whatsoever. Man, I have yet to see such a great comeback in a game that I've been commentating. 2 ranks down. I've yet to see somebody come back from that in a game that I've been commentating. Now, I've watched games that have happened, but I've never had the pleasure of being able to commentate a game where a team is 2 racks down, is still able to hold on, and actually has a legitimate chance to come back. Score right now 1-0 for Absolute Legends. Which scoreboard will go up once we get outside of the captain's mode. Crystal Maiden picked up for Absolute Legends. They have a lot of early game here. A lot of early game. Leshrek's going to be their main pusher for right now, but I'm presuming there's going to be some sort of tri-lane with a hard carry in it. And we're going to see Leshrek, solo mid, Windrunner, Suicide lane bottom. Enchantress is going to be in jungle for Team Gilette, and they're going to have... Depends. Depends on their final pick here, because they can do a couple different things. They have Queen of Pain solo, and they can pick up another Suicide lane and have Morphling Venge at bottom. They can also have Queen of Pain in the Suicide lane, Morphling in middle, and they can also put Vengeful Spirit there if they want to. It's more traditionally see Morphling with CM in middle. That's a great little combo, but Vengeful Spirit, not as good, but will fulfill a similar role. So now Absolute Legends is taking all the time they need to decide what they're going to do about this Morphling. They can do a couple different things. They can go in this tri-lane. They can go for a hard carry and go for, like, say, a Riki. Riki does very well. They are going to pick up the Riki. Riki is going to be the one who's going to be trying to put a stop to this Morphling, and he does very well with the silence from the cloud and also all the burst physical damage that he puts out. The faster you kill a Morphling, the better. Too much damage over time, and Morphling's just going to cancel that out by throwing up stats. He's going to nuke down one hero, start attacking another hero, and once he starts getting low, he'll morph his stats. And if he has to, if the rest of his team isn't going to win the team fight, he could just waveform out. Walk away while gaining health.
5 seconds.
And yeah, because I can't consistently talk. That's what those pauses are for. Because there's nobody out there, solo cast, who just fills up the whole entire stream just talking nonstop, so... And I do listen to the chat, though. That's why I periodically turn over 2 monitors. And their answer is going to be Beastmaster. So the question is it going to be Suicide Lane Beastmaster, who's very, very popular with that? Or is it going to be Suicide Lane and Queen of Pain and Beastmaster solo mid? I would suggest, if they're going to go, they can do one or two things. They can try and put up a Suicide Lane up against the tri-lane. Which in that case, yeah, see how he's on top of me. Good to go. What a boss. We'll throw up that real quick. Anyway, that's the video I was talking about. Facebook. Like us on Facebook, subscribe, and follow on Twitter. All those dealios. We're going to have a pause. I did not see. They must have they needed a pause. Whew, if you did not see the game, if you did not see game 1, please check that one out. It was a very epic game. We're going to be throwing it up on YouTube right now. My man Holy for the Win is recording. So that's why I take that whole little pause when I come in and start talking to you guys and everything and telling you the game's going to start up soon. And then I do my actual intro. That's for the VOD. So, tell your friends though, man, because if last game was epic and that was game 1, just think if there's a game 2 and a game 3 that are just as epic. Such a great series. Absolutely wonderful. Anyway, we're going to go see what Team Gilette does here, because they can throw the blinking Queen of Pain up against that tri-lane, which she'll do better when it comes to Suicide lanes, or they could just have Seldo go up there, and he's basically not going to be in lane at all if the tri-lane is there, which I'm presuming it will be. And he'll just go and he'll stack. He sits right here, throws axes, and stacks the Ancients, and then later, once he gets some actual experience, level 5, he'll need some sort of form of mana regen. If he can, mana boots, awesome. If he can't, then he just goes for a bottle. Or a bunch of clarities. I've seen that once. That doesn't work nearly as well because you can't get your regen up fast enough, but... Anyway, and then he just throws axes, and it does extremely well against Ancients. But as you see, this is what a Suicide Lane Beastmaster traditionally does. He goes up into lane really quickly and takes away those trees. So now he has the vision over in this area. So when a gank comes in and they're like, oh, I'm going to gank Beastmaster, they can't get to him. Bleak, I'm surprised. Well, I mean, this was countered last time. And now if he still puts the counter ward somewhere in here, well, he has to watch out, so maybe somewhere in there. That'll still counter that ward. So I'm a little bit surprised that he didn't just throw this ward up, which counters both that and that. They're going to try to take away as much as possible from the Enchantress. They even could have thrown this ward over here, but that takes away a lot of vision. It'll block this camp and see the rune, but it only sees so much of the river, and then you don't have vision over here. And actually, it's going to be, I didn't even think about this, Absolute Legends, they're going to have an Earthshaker babysitting on the Windrunner who's bottom, because they do not need, especially with double damage on Snoopy, they do not need that extra hero at top to keep Beastmaster out of the lane. CM as a ranged hero is going to do just fine versus any melee Suicide Laner. So this is going to help ensure the survivability of Windrunner. Which in that case, if they did have... If Earthshaker is going to be here anyway, I probably would have put the ward there. But to each their own. Extra vision versus a creep camp that's not very important. The only thing she's going to grab out of here is Minotaurs. And those didn't even spawn, so... It's not that important. She's just going to get an extra little golden experience. Not that big of a deal. I'm going to say Minotaurs. I think I said Minotaurs. Centaurs is what I meant. 4 legs, not 2. Anyway, meanwhile, in middle, CS score going on right now. Shaitan 3-2. Elf is at 6-9 though. Wow. When was the last time that you saw more denies on a hero than actual CS? Granted, this lane is given the advantage to Queen of Pain because of Dagger and how much damage. Shadow Strike does so much damage. He could have even gone for an extra level of it and really messed with Shaitan's day, but as it stands right now, these first couple levels, he's going to have the advantage up until Shaitan might start maxing out Lightning Storm. He already has 1 level of it, so it looks like that's what he's going to be doing just in order to be able to stay in lane, because the Lightning Storm acts sort of in the same way that a lot of intelligence mid heroes work, is that they both spam their nukes both for CS and for harassment. So think about it. Rasta with his Lightning Strike, once he gets a level into it, 2 levels, he has the ability to harass as well as take CS. Lightning Strike works the same way once you get enough bounces. And it starts off at 4, so once he gets that 2nd level, he's pretty much guaranteed. Unless Queen of Pain is outside of the range, he's guaranteed to do some harassment there. So very smart thinking. It's going to hurt once we start talking about, trying to push, but not that big of a deal, because they have Riki, and Riki shuts down Morphling very well. He's a great counter to Morphling. As long as Morphling isn't able to shotgun him at any time. Bleak! Oh no, he gets caught out, but it's going to be just fine because there is no stun creep. Oh, how many times do you see a Chen or an Enchantress not get a kill because they have a Satyr over any sort of stun creep, especially a Troll? It's just, one of those sort of luck of the draw sort of deals. Riki CSing very well right now. He's 20-9 versus Morphling's 14-3. Oh, they're jumping in. Atse actually got really low there, but Musica's in a bit of a trouble, and there is going to be a waveform coming out. He finishes off. There goes First Blood. In their attempt to get First Blood on Atse, they give up a kill on Windrunner. It's rather unfortunate, because right now, they didn't really need to get aggressive. They're getting CS. Beastmaster is not whatsoever, and Snoopy has better CS than Morphling right now. So they're doing just fine. Like that extra bit of animation on Frostbite now. CM is going to be very helpful for ganking that Queen of Pain because obviously Frostbite. I'm surprised she didn't even get a second level of it. Because you're talking about a Queen of Pain who that blink gets disabled whenever you come in for a Frostbite. So that allows Leshrac to land his stun and then a nuke followed up. And Queen of Pain, being kind of a squishy hero, can get just messed with all the time. Yeah, I see him right now. Godot, it has the invis, and he's going to go in. He does hit the slow. Snoopy's going to die for this, it looks like, with the Frostbite. Easily finishing off. Seldo turning around, trying to minimize the amount of backstab damage. But unfortunately, Atse was not there in time to teleport in. If he'd been there a little bit earlier and gotten that stun while Riki was still in range of the tower, might have picked up a counter kill. Yeah, I saw him. Queen of Pain now does have her bottle, as well as boots, so that's going to help out for room control, and that's going to be the next thing that's going to be really important. Because what Shaitan has to do, he's going to jump in on this, throw down. Oh, the warrior comes in at the exact same time. If he can force Shaitan out before the 6-minute mark, and he's ensured that next rune, but unfortunately because of that potion, which you just picked up, he's going to be able to throw that down.
Where are you going? My sprites are with us.
And he might be able to pick up the rune here. Elf! Elf! Oh my goodness! He goes down just before Shaitan gets picked up from the side by Evil's-Near. Nice little gank. Committing a little bit too much there. He could have probably just backed off, but nice job. Queen of Pain picking up that kill.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Evil's-Near hopefully will be doing some more smoke ganks. So helpful. Look at that already. Oh man, Beastmaster. He's only level 3, so he has gotten some experience in lane. I'm just surprised that he has not sacked at all. Because traditionally you can do it with axes, but apparently he waited until he's level 3. He has a boar who's going to be stacking for him. So he doesn't have to expend as much mana in order to stack that, which is nice. And you know, he could have stacked it earlier, but it's not really that big of a deal. Because it will be 3 or 4 stacked anyway by the time he wants to pop it. Look at this. Enchantress, so nice. Giving up heals to Morphling and giving up a little bit of experience in gold. Such a nice guy. Pretty much going to be a back and forth. I don't expect too many more kills. 28-10 on Musica. 39-19 on Riki. 27-5 on Shaitan. So he's picking up his CS a little bit better. Elf, though, still ahead of him. Morphling really far behind on Snoopy when it comes to CS. He's got about half of the CS right now. It's really unfortunate. They cannot afford to go down like that. 1,000 gold lead for the Dire, and that's purely creep scores. I mean, right now, they've traded 2-2 right now in hero kills. But Seldo is getting hardly anything. He's going to pick up a lot more gold in CS once he's ready to pop that sack, but until then, he's just going to sit there. So the advantage is they have a jungle, but Beastmaster is not getting any CS or experience. Well, Absolute Legends is just dominating the lanes right now. They're pulling even in bottom. Oh, middle! Elf! Oh my goodness. He goes down once again. That Frostbite level 2 on top of stun and nukes. All those nukes. 4 nukes coming out? No way, Queen of Pain. If she gets caught out like that from a Frostbite and Shaitan's not around close enough to hit a stun, she's done for. Interesting. Treads first on Enchantress, so she's going to be very gank heavy from here on out. Whoa. Lost control of the game for a minute there. Level 3 Frostbite. CM is just sitting there waiting for Queen of Pain, and they might get another kill. Oh, no. Shaitan did not have the mana. That's rather unfortunate. Godot was just sitting there waiting for Queen of Pain to come back in. And she did just that. They could have gotten another kill on her if Leshrac had the mana. But, oh well. CM's just going to take over middle for now. I mean, Riki does not need help forcing Beastmaster out of lane anymore. As soon as he gets those levels, Blink Strike, Backstab, maxed out. Anytime Beastmaster tries to come forward, he just jumps on him, does way too much damage. Top of that, Beastmaster only has regular boots, while Riki has shreds. So he can even keep up with him, spamming Blink Strike and auto attacks. Atse coming forward a little bit, trying to threaten him while Evil's Near comes in from behind. They're going to try and go on Bleak. He still does have a morph. There it goes. Waveform goes off, and they pick up that kill. Musica's going to turn around on Villa because Snoopy's coming in. Nice play. I did not expect Snoopy to be the one interrupting his farm for picking up the Morphling kill, but that Morphling kill, very important. They're going to grab even more. Godot coming in with the smoke. Going to jump on Atse. They're going to clean up that kill. Maybe even Evil's Near. If they get a slow off, Snoopy might be diving this. Evil's Near is kind of hard. Oh, he doesn't have a heal. They're going to see teleports in. That's going to be Queen of Pain. Queen of Pain's going to start jumping on Snoopy. Oh, he's going to go finish off Godot. He's going to leave his teammate for now. Evil's Near is... Oh, nice. The blocks. Snoopy is trapped in. Snoopy. He's trying to go on Elf. Oh, my goodness. Look at all the damage. Maxed out Backstab. Maxed out Blink Strike. He has nowhere to go. But if he blinks, if Enchantress is seen here, blink to him. Blink to him. Oh, he doesn't get it. But they're just going to be able to force out the trees, I think, for him. Maybe even dive this. They might go on Morphling. Oh, he's trapped. He's trapped in. Oh, Villa is done for. Huge plays by Absolute Legends. 4-8 now. 11 minutes in. They just pick up so many kills at bottom. Queen of Pain teleports in. Doesn't matter. Riki. Riki with treads, agility treads, and a Blade of Alacrity. He already has 80 agility. It's over an extra 100 damage. Extra 100 damage. In backstabs. 11 minutes in. Ridiculous. You add in the extra damage from Blink Strikes, 120. And then you just add in the fact that he does 100 just through auto attacks. Oh, man. They also changed the fact that Blink Strike, it was not giving an attack sometimes. I believe they fixed that. Oh, Seldo! Oh, no, missing the power shot. Musica rushing it a little bit. Seldo is going to go down anyway here. Teleport. Nice play, but it's not going to be enough. Musica is going to pick up the kill. Nice job. Bleak is in a little bit of trouble here. He only has the one stun. He actually has his ultimate, so if Queen of Pain got too close with a blink or something, he could have been able to stun lock her just a little bit, and maybe Leshrac could have come in and finished off the kill. Morphling's going to be middle now. He went fast Ring of Aquila, and he does have a Ring of Health, which says to me that he is going to be going for Linken's. But unfortunately, in order to make max effectiveness of it, he really needs to get it before. Oh, dear. Invis, double Invis. Riki naturally Invis. Shaitan had the rune. Queen of Pain just nowhere she can go. Shaitan is now going to start forcing because he is a level 10. He's maxed out Edict. And he's going to pop it here shortly. Probably going to see a glyph go off, or maybe they're just going to give it up. They didn't even have the glyph. My fault. Riki, he wants some more. He's hungry. 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. Picks up Enchantress. Leshrac Illusion jumping on that. Hey, Absolute Legends just dominating the game right now. I don't think Morphling's going to be able to get farm anytime soon. They're going to have to turtle so hard for Morphling to start getting heavy. Because Morphling, she's good in lane. Morphling very strong in lane with that waveform, but once we start getting outside of the laning phase, really drops down. Absolute Legends does see the stack that Beastmaster has made for himself. So maybe they'll go try and interrupt that sometime. Just something to think about eventually. Musica getting really aggressive on Seldo. Seldo gonna try and turn it around with the Beastmaster ultimate. There goes the waveform. They're gonna try and pop Musica. Musica enabled to get out with the win run. Villa a little bit too far behind. Shackle shot. Nice. Turning around to make sure he doesn't latch himself to the Beastmaster. Or, I don't know, turning himself around trying to get Musica, but that's way too deadly. He's gonna have to start popping wave. There it goes. Another shackle shot, barely missing out. And they're going to start pushing in middle. Team Gilette really needs something here. They need some sort of boost to gold because right now they're over 5,000 in debt. Absolute Legends just taking it. Villa gonna go back to bottom, start farming. As long as they don't get caught out here, which Enchantress is definitely gonna go down. Elf is gonna be able to get out though. Evil's near, nowhere to go. Another kill for Snoopy, who's gonna have defusal very shortly. Bleak hiding. What a great hiding spot. Trying to get away. There goes Godot. They're gonna try and jump in. Oh my goodness, did you see how much Snoopy put out? She was so dead. So that tower not really worth it when you have two people go down. Whoop, turn on the caps lock. Hey, shout out to Morphling. I really appreciate it, man, because as you see right now, we only have 130 viewers. It really, you know, makes me feel really good because I was, you know, I've been casting for a little bit now. Uh-oh. Look at how, oh, nice block. Bleak hitting a big block on Seldo. Nice little ultimate stopping Shaitan from landing a stun. Very smart play. Atse gonna bring him on to the other side of the wall. Elf finishes off Bleak, and they're gonna keep going. Musica teleporting right in the face. Nice job. Popping the wind run. Shaitan trying to get out as well. Oh man, that would have been such a beautiful play if they had both gotten out there. Really smart play left and right. Good Godot with the creeps trying to get away, but there's nowhere for him to go. If you guys didn't see it, Windrunner did pop Windrun. Doesn't matter if the tower is hitting her. She popped Windrun, popped a teleport, because that's the biggest problem with Queen of Pain. She doesn't have, until she has Sheepstick. Keep calling it Sheepstick. If you guys haven't played Dota 2, when I refer, or Dota 1, excuse me, when I refer to Sheepstick, I'm talking about Scythe of Vice, the hero that turns you into a pig. It's basically Hex, you know? Until she has that, she has no disable. She can't stop teleports away. While she's extremely mobile, puts out a lot of damage, does very well in lane because of Shadow Strike, her biggest weakness is the fact that she doesn't have a disable. Oh, Snoopy has defusal now. And the question is, what is he going to go from here? Is he going to go straight out Manta, or is he going to go BKB? Now, BKB, it won't block him from Beastmaster ult. That does go through. So he'll still get stunned, but at the same time, it'll stop all the damage output from Queen of Pain. I would probably say go for that BKB. Because you might get stunned, but you're not going to get insta-pop. There it goes. Morphling going to go down here. Nice little shackle shot. Stun off from Atse. He's trying to do what he can, but he only puts himself in danger. That was really a great play by Atse. Stunning Snoopy and then swapping Morphling out of the cloud in order to get him unsilenced. Unfortunately, there was just too many heroes here, and they popped both of them. Not Atse's fault. He made a great play. He just, you know, you can't really know. You have to try and save your carry like that. So really smart play. I mean, that reminds me of the play from last game where Team Gilette swapped out Atse in exchange for popping Godot immediately, who was on the Chen, because Atse had a buyback. And so they were able to force a 5-on-4 from there. I mean, Team Gilette, just the way they're standing up to Absolute Legends, really a top-tier team right now. They've really proven themselves. I mean, they haven't been seen around quite at all. You'll see them in occasional Euler tournaments, and in the bigger tournaments, you usually make it halfway through. I think this is the first really big tournament that they've made it really far. Semifinals, standing up against Absolute Legends. Such a close game last game, and they're still doing well this game. They do have a Morphling, which you can never put a Morphling out. I mean, even though Ricky's a great counter to him, in the late game, especially with a Beastmaster and a Vengeful Spirit or a stacking on him, Morphling can definitely win the late game. It just all depends on how big the gold deficit is if it does go that far. I mean, Ricky's nothing to laugh at. The amount of damage, I mean, look at him. 3-shot. Easy. Could have 2-shot him if it was all backstabs. But he's just running through, and they have to, I mean, they just have to start grouping up and do something. Morphling is going to go for that shotgun Morphling style, as you see already with the Ghost Scepter, which is going to help out right now. He can push out like this and not have to fear Ricky. who is going to be trying to jump on him here because he's just able to pop Ghost Scepter and teleport away. But if we add in Shaitan who was invis, Snoopy, he knows Ghost Scepter is a danger, so he's going to wait until Shaitan's right in range, and Villa's definitely going down here. Really great job. Ghost Scepter wasn't even popped. So great play. Snoopy being very cautious and waiting up until Shaitan was not jumping the gun, you know. See, I'm just trying to get those upgraded boots. We are going to see a Bloodstone on Leshrac. He's going for that right now. And considering the way they're dominating the game right now, that's going to be huge. Getting a really fast Bloodstone, that's how you max out the effectiveness of that item. I mean, the same goes for Lincoln's. Which, you know, obviously because of the Ghost Scepter, he's going to go straight for that shotgun. He's going to go straight for Abyssal. He cannot afford to go Lincoln's, because the biggest problem I have with Lincoln's is the fact that it delays your farm. It's a nice little defensive item if you get it before 20 minutes. But after that, it just doesn't really do enough for you to justify spending that much gold and delaying your Morphling, because Morphling traditionally has to get 1 or 2 big items. There goes the Ghost Scepter. He's going to start... Oh, man, with the slow, the combos of the 2 slows, he couldn't even get out of the cloud in time. So that's what they have to do to kill Morphling now, is they have to get some other disable. Queen of Pain, though, picking up bottom. Bleak is going to go down as well. They pick up both Musica on Windrunner and Bleak, so that's a nice little pickup there. But Seldo, they trade 2 for 2. And more importantly, Snoopy, they picked up Morphling, and Snoopy's getting a lot of farm. He's going to go straight for that Manta, though. He does have Yasho, so he's not going to worry about it. I mean, Manta does provide you with a certain amount of survivability. First of all, they can't target you as well. Second of all, you can use Manta to disjoint certain spells. If you use it right at the right time. I mean, he could dodge Sonic Wave. If he uses it just as it's about to hit him. No, I'm pretty sure his illusions will get wiped out instantly, but I'm pretty sure he can dodge that spell with a well-placed Manta. And he almost has it. He needs another 200 gold. For Manta, 21.5 minutes in. Ridiculous. They're jumping on middle. They have to pop something here, but Shaitan is way too strong. They get 2 heroes wiped out instantly. They're just all over the place. AL, Snoopy's just crushing kids left and right. Nice ultimate coming out from Beastmaster, but they can't even finish him off. They don't even have the vision for it. Bleak tries to throw an ultimate out, but doesn't really hit Enchantress very hard. Morphling does finish off Shaitan, so that's a nice little pickup, because that means they can't push as hard. Absolute Legends will not have the edicts for this mid-push, so they're going to have to back up and just go back to farming. Which is good. They don't need to push the tier 3 right now. It's 22 minutes in. They have a 10,000 gold lead. They could sit back and farm. I mean, they haven't even gone for Roche yet. Eventually they can go for that. They have no need to push right away. What other item pickups we have? Bloodstone was finished. Manta, obviously, he has like the gold right now. Windrunner with mech. Nobody grabbing pipe. Not yet, anyway. Regeneration. Wonder if Shaitan's gonna go that next, because tankiness is the key on Leshrac, and they do need that item. Because Queen of Pain puts out a lot of damage, you just negate all of that magic damage, and it's like a Queen of Pain isn't even there with an ultimate. Do you get it off in time? Completely negates all that damage. Oh, the courier! The courier, nice little push stick. Oh, he... Uphill misses, he does grab it. He's going to trade himself for that courier, but... I was going to say that's worth it, but... Yeah, I don't think it is, because he had a mega kill streak. That's a lot of gold that he gave up. He gave up 415 gold to Earthshaker. Earthshaker, that's going to be a huge jump for his Blink. And an earlier Blink, that could be something that turns around the team fight. Oh my goodness, Snoopy, what are you doing, man? He doesn't even care. Does not care. Pops Samantha, kills Enchantress in the base. Oh my goodness. Now they're going to throw edicts. With 2 heroes down, they're going to start taking away this tier 3. And really, they can't do anything. Morphling knows he cannot stop that. He's just going to take the tower at top and pick up what farm he can. He's probably going to start teleporting back here real soon. I don't think they can give up a Melee Racks this early. Queen of Pain's up. They should be defending this right now. Morphling's coming in. They're all coming in now. Elf completely missing a wave. They all back up. Great play by Absolute Legends. Snoopy's going to go in. They're going to try and pop him. There he goes. There goes Snoopy, finally dying for the first time. Atse barely getting out. He's trying to get away. Elf trying to blink away. Absolute Legends, even though it's not their base, they have control of everything here. Villa coming in. Massive buybacks coming in. Queen of Pain's going to be coming in and start cleaning up the rest of the kids now. Villa going to start chasing. He does have his nuke, and there is Elf. This buyback is going to be well worth it if he's not going to keep going. Oh, man. That really sucks. I mean, Riki did buy back there, so I think that's what they were afraid of. They were afraid of running into Snoopy when continuing chasing. But he wasn't there. He was just pushing in middle. So, hiding the healing salves. When that trees goes up, there's going to be a chest in the jungle. We're going to see another push stick coming out. Windrunner has that. I like the fact that Queen of Pain went for a fast push stick and now has Gem. They know Snoopy is the biggest problem. And it might seem like an insurmountable lead right now. 12,000 gold lead for Absolute Legends. Let's be perfectly honest here. Absolute Legends in the past, they have kind of had some sloppy play. And I think if they do make some really sloppy plays, Team Gillette can come back from this. It's just going to be a really uphill battle. Now, if Absolute Legends plays just fine, well, I don't think there's really much that Team Gillette can do. It's going to be all up. This is AL's game to lose, really.
Invisibility.
Shotgun Morphling is going to be coming up fairly soon. Just need another 1,000 gold or so. All right, Riki's probably going to be picking up that BKB now. The Invis, he's trying to spy out. See, little things like this. Oh, the courier. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, Morphling. Oh, no. The agility he just picked up. Oh, Musica's going to go down here. Maybe. There goes the mech popped up. Yeah, Blink. There's that Blink dagger hitting 4 heroes. What a play. Villa's going to go down here. They pop everybody. Villa trying to use the Ghost Scepter, but it's not going to be enough. Only 2 heroes up for Team Gillette. Pushing himself over the cliff. Nice little play, but it doesn't matter. Only 2 heroes up for Team Gillette, and that's not going to be enough to stop the incoming push. They're not even going to go. They're just going to go straight for bottom. That's going to be the first Rax. And there goes that uphill battle just turned into a cliff. Bleak was trying to hit his W in order to hit a nice little stun, missing out. There goes his second stun. Snoopy, though, is just going to be content to just hitting on the tower, no big deal. They are racks up right now, 27 minutes in, with a gigantic gold lead. They can just be really patient. We're going to see Aghanims picked up on Leshrac. Bloodstone, Aghanims, tons of health, tons of mana. Even Godot has a nice little vitality booster. I like to see that on supports if they're able to get it. Because that extra bit of health, that extra 250 health, might be what makes you live and maybe perform some jukes and get that second set of disables up. That's really important in team fights. So if you can get it on top of the wards and everything else you're supposed to be getting, go for it. They don't even need wards right now. Absolute Legends just controlling they have such a big lead that they don't have to worry too much about getting wards up because they're going to push every single lane. And even if they do get 5-man, Queen of Pain is going to jump in here. But even with no Riki, he has to be very careful. Look how low he just got. Stun coming out. They're going to try and finish off Musica, but Snoopy's going to come in. They're going to kill. There he goes. But Seldo has no ultimate now for Riki. Riki's just going to start cleaning things up. Seldo turning around, trying to face the Riki. Trying not to die nearly as fast. Evil's near, trying to get away now. They pick up the kill on CM. Teleport away. There he goes. And the waveform is going to be up. Oh, no. Oh, he got the cloud up before the waveform. He's going for that gem, but 3 heroes go down in exchange for 1? Or did Musica buy back? Musica did buy back, so it was 3 for 2, but it doesn't matter. the advantage. 2 to 3, 2 supports versus 4 heroes. Nothing they can do. I mean, look at this. He just ran away, picked up double damage. He can't do anything about middle. What's he gonna do? I mean, granted, if they're not gonna GG it, he's gonna have to like teleport in. That would be helpful. But wait, okay, all right. I guess go for that tower. Do it. Second set of racks is down, and you know, I try and keep up the energy, and I try and tell you this team can definitely come back, but I cannot force those words out of my mouth. This is not going to be the same game as last game. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not going to lie to you and say it's possible. Because unless Absolute Legends just AFKs in the fountain, they can force the worst fight in the world, and they can still come out on top at this point. Another Diffuser recipe. Going to be coming up on Snoopy. He doesn't have the slow right now. He's going to get targeted. Bleak coming out with a big ultimate, hitting 3 heroes once again. Bleak has just been on top of those ultimates left and right. Elf having it back out. Nice little push coming in, and GG is going to be called by Team Gilette. And that is going to be it, ladies and gentlemen. Absolute Legends is going to be going to the finals of the Absolute Legends Invitational, which is going to be tomorrow. Hold on. Sorry, guys. I got to figure out what the time is going to be for tomorrow so I can get 1800 CET. 1800 CET will be the finals. That's going to be tomorrow, so please check into that. They'll be doing that whole thing. So awesome. Congratulations to Absolute Legends. Very well done. I mean, the first game, they had control of the map for a large period of time, but there were a lot of times where Team Gilette had the opportunity to come back. There were 2 racks down, but they fought, and they fought, and they fought with Team Divine Rapier. Oh, it was such a nail-biter. Because that late in the game, with the Divine, you lose really one big bad team fight really badly, and you don't have the buybacks, and you could easily give up the game. With that much damage coming out, you take racks, you might even take a second set of racks, or maybe even Throne. And next thing you know, you no longer have control of the map, and you're the one losing the game. Check out that game if you guys haven't seen it. We're going to put it up on our YouTube channel, YouTube/Dota Live. Please check that out. Subscribe to that. Subscribe to our Twitch TV channel, which is Twitch TV/Dota Live. Please do that if you enjoyed the cast today. Also like us on Facebook. We're giving away beta keys and that whole thing, as well as Absolute Legends is doing their own giveaway. As you can see, they follow them on Twitter, like them on Facebook, and subscribe to their YouTube channel, and you will get a chance to at beta keys. So please do that, and when you're on Facebook, you might as well make the trip and like us as well, and you will get, you know, double your chances to get a beta key. We also have a Twitter channel, which we periodically do give away beta keys as well, so follow us there. Anyway, guys, I want to give a shout out to my cameraman, Holy for the Win. He's going to be the one putting up the YouTube VODs. Also, if you missed yesterday's games, we're also going to have those up on YouTube. So all of our casts are put up on YouTube, so please check those out. And also shout out to the 2 Martins of AL. They've been the one help. They've been very, very helpful. They've been the one pretty much doing this whole entire thing, this whole entire tournament. So a big shout out to those guys. That's a lot of work, and you know. So big thank you to them, and I think that's gonna be it. All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in. I love each and every one of you. I was Capitalist from DotaLive.net, and that's gonna be it for today. All right, guys. See you later. Bye.